Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm well, Judge. Thank you.
Good to hear. Okay. Joel Richardson, I'm going to make him co-host. All right. So, Ms. Sanchez, are you alone again today?
At this time, Judge, I believe so.
Okay. Who do I call to get us some help?
Let me see what Brett's doing in County Court 2 today. Hold on, Judge.
Okay. All right.
Make
Great.
some messages right now.
All right. Great. All right. All right. I'm going to let everybody in.
Morning, Judge. I have
Good
a
morning.
counselor in the courtroom for you.
All right. Let me just get up here and let me finish this little task here. I'm going to let everybody in, and the person in the courtroom is?
Larry Meadows representing Albert Ramirez, case
Okay.
number 668-083.
Okay, Larry Meadows.
And he's ready to approach when you are.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
Judge, may I approach?
I'll be with you in just 2 seconds. Let me get everybody in here.
All right.
Okay, it looks like maybe everybody's in. All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. We're going to proceed with our docket. All the attorneys, please look around, see if your client is here so you can announce for them when I call on you. And I want to explain to the participants that yesterday we had a little incident where one of the participants was waiting to appear on Zoom. And I understand. I've been in a Zoom where I have to wait my turn. And so, we all try to do things that we can get out of the way while we're waiting. So, unfortunately, when I called on her, she was brushing her teeth. And so I felt bad admonishing her about that because we are actually in court, right? But I do understand that sometimes the Zoom will catch you by surprise because you've been waiting for a while. And so anybody that finds themselves in that position, you're welcome to finish up what you're doing and then start your video, because I will always be able to recognize you if you're on Zoom and count you present, okay? So I know that everybody's aware that I don't want to issue warrants for not being in court. At the same time, that makes it really important that you make me aware that you are here. So I'm trying to be understanding. So at the same time, please don't panic and think that you have to turn on your video because I'm calling out your name. I can certainly come back to you, okay? All right. At this time, I'm going to call on Mr. Larry Meadows. He is in the courtroom, and I understand the name of your client. Mr. Meadows, tell me again, please.
Albert Ramirez, and
Okay.
he's present, Judge.
All right, thank you. And what are we going to do on that, Mr. Meadows?
If I can confer with the state.
All right, we'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Tim Roundtree. Okay, I'll come back to Mr. Roundtree. I know he's busy. Renee Munoz.
Yes, Judge. Good morning.
Good
I
morning.
have two on today's docket. They're both present on today's Zoom. The first one is Crystal Amaton. It's on page 3,
Okay.
648059, as well as two cases under it, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Okay, and then do you have another
Yes.
client also?
Uh, I have good contact with her, Judge. I just need to confer with the state. Can my client be excused, Judge? She needs to take her daughter to the clinic. Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
COVID struck her household.
Okay, Miss Mutton, you are welcome to leave at this time. You can log off. You be careful, and I hope everything turns out okay. I've marked you present, ma'am. So, Mr. Munoz, I'm marking you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Judge. I have one more case as well, Your Honor.
Oh,
Stephanie
okay.
Hernandez.
All right.
She's on the bottom floor.
She's, I'm sorry, tell me that again.
She's on the bottom of page 4, 65782, and she is present as well.
Okay, great. I'll mark her present. And I have marked you conferring, Mr. Munoz, so you should be getting a breakout room. Do you want me to excuse your other client too?
If you could, Judge, just I don't know how long the conferring will take, and I have to jump onto another court as well.
Ms. Hernandez, Stephanie Hernandez, I have marked you present, ma'am, and you are welcome to log off. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you, Judge. And I see the breakout room, so I'm going to go ahead and join now, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Munoz.
Thank you, Judge.
If I may, Judge.
Yes, sir.
May I remind everybody, this is a official court proceeding. Everything is on the record. Please conduct yourself as if you're in the courtroom. Remove your hats. Make your background someplace conducive to this official proceeding, or blur your background. Attorneys, please have your case number ready along with the page number when the judge calls you, so this proceeding will move along speedily. And thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Butler. I do appreciate that. Okay, the next person is Elizabeth Settle.
Mr. Chavez,
Settle.
remove your hat.
Was that me, Judge?
Yes.
Good morning. I have Diana Garza. She's on the bottom of page 6. It's 669069.
Okay. And is she
Judge,
present?
She is present on the
Thank
Zoom,
you.
Judge.
Okay.
And we have gotten a plea offer actually from the former DA. And I emailed the new DAs that I found out about this morning about it. We would like to reset this for a plea.
Okay. So, I'm going to,
The bottom. Right in the You just do the top and middle.
I'm going to reset that, Ms. Settle, to February 22nd. But again,
Oh, Judge,
note-
I'm sorry. I'm on vacation the 16th through the 23rd of February.
Okay. Well, basically, I was going to say that I would give you that date because we have very full dockets before that, so that's the earliest I can give you.
Yeah,
But
as do I.
just,
Yeah.
Right. I just want to remind you that anytime you have that paperwork ready, we can take you on a moment's notice. So that
Yes, Judge.
will, it's just pretty much a deadline. So it's so that it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it if you're not going to be here then, if you got your plea done beforehand.
Okay, so that's still my deadline date, the 22nd?
Yeah. And so the other thing obviously is if you get too close to February 22nd, you can always talk to Aleda and she can give you another date. Okay?
All right, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am. You all have a wonderful day. And Diana Gomez, right? You're excused and you can log
It's
off.
Garza, Judge.
Garza. I can't read my own writing. Sorry about that.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Lawrence Morales. Okay, we'll come back.
Yes, Judge, this is,
Oh.
I'm sorry, Judge, but my client is having a hard time logging in.
Okay.
Can you just recall the case once I get her on?
Sure. Or if you want, I can just go ahead and give you a breakout room if that's what you wanted to do. And when
Well,
she
yeah, I
logs
do need
in-
to talk to the prosecutor if he could put me in the breakout room.
Absolutely. What is your client's name?
Okay, it would be Catherine Contreras, page 5. Case number is 661129.
661129. Okay. Maybe she just, I see Elizabeth Russell is waiting to come in. Okay. Catherine Contreras, did you make it in by any chance?
No, Judge, she is still having a hard time logging in. I've got her on the phone.
All right, I'll tell you what, Mr. Morales, I'm going to mark her present, and I'm going to give you a breakout room. I'm marking you conferring, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Tim Roundtree, are you here? Efrain Torres.
Present, Your Honor. I have two clients.
Okay.
I'd like to confer.
All right, and who are your clients?
The first one is going to be Brian Samano, 622-276, and he has companion cases. And then the other one is going to be Mr. Luis Silva, and that's going to be 663-196.
All right, and they're both here?
Mr. Silva's in my office, Judge, and Mr. Samano is on Zoom.
Perfect. Okay, and you said you wanted to confer on that?
Yes, Judge. Are both ADAs available?
We were going to try to get another because we have one of our ADAs out at training, and so I'm hoping that we will have some success in getting a second ADA.
Great, Judge. I'll be in the breakout room. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Vanessa Garcia.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I am here on Mr. Ernest Parker. He is present here in the courtroom. It's on page 2. It's cause number 634-457, and I do need to confer with the state on that case.
All right, great. Thank you. I marked you conferring.
Thank
You'll
you.
get a breakout room, okay? Stacy Kraus.
Good morning, Judge. Kelly
Morning.
Fernandez appearing on behalf of Stacy Kraus.
Okay.
I am here today on two clients. Mr. Ariano, who is in the courtroom, cause number 651607.
Okay.
On
Any
this
other?
one, Judge, we just need a reset.
On Mr. Arellano, you just need a reset? Okay. Let's reset that for February
yes, ma'am.
22nd, February 22, okay?
February
Okay,
22nd.
thank you. And may he be excused?
Yes, Mr. Arellano, you're excused, sir, and you can log off at this time. Thank you.
Okay,
And-
thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And then the other client, Graciela Rodriguez, cause number 625116.
Okay, and is she present?
Yes.
All right, great. So.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Thank you, ma'am. I marked you present. Now, would you like for Ms. Rodriguez to be excused so she can go about her business?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Ms. Rodriguez, I'm going to excuse you. I have marked you present, ma'am, and you are welcome to log off. If you want to stay and observe, you're certainly welcome to do that, but I have already marked you present, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to mark you conferring, Ms. Fernandez, and
Actually, Judge, I don't need to confer. We have an
Oh.
agreement with the state already. We just need a little bit more time for Ms. Rodriguez to complete what's being asked of her.
okay, so I will reset that for February 22nd on the same date as Mr. Arellano.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
You
you
too.
all.
Thank you.
Roberto Vargas.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I have a Chris Medina on page 6 on the bottom.
Okay.
I realize there's a lot of people waiting to see the prosecutor, but I have to be in two other courts. Can we reset this for a plea and I'll get in contact with the prosecutor and get the paperwork done
Absolutely.
by email?
I'm going to reset it for February 22nd, but as you know, if you have the paperwork done sooner, just let Aleda know and we'll bring you in, okay?
I'll do that, Judge, and I'll reach out to the prosecutor for an offer.
Oh, okay. You don't have an offer yet? Okay.
No.
All right. So then I'll reset you to February 22nd, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
May-
And Mr. Medina can log off at this time?
Thank you.
Thank you. Daniel Garcia.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I don't believe my client is present, Your Honor.
And who is your client?
Mr. Aplon.
All right, is that noise coming from your office?
Yes, Your Honor. Let me turn it off, Your Honor. I apologize.
All right. Oh, it's another Zoom. I
Yes, Your
understand.
Honor.
Okay. If you could
There
just
it is.
mute it. Okay. All
I've
right.
got it.
And how do you spell his last name and what's the cause number?
The cause number is 604-385.
Okay.
I believe it's on page 1, and it's
Okay.
APPLON.
All right. And he is not present. Okay. Is there a special reason why he didn't come to court?
I don't, if there is, I don't know it, Your Honor.
Okay. So you haven't had any recent communication with him?
Not recently,
Okay.
Your Honor, no.
All right, so I'm going to have to do a bond forfeiture, but the warrant will not go out for 7 days. If you can get a hold of him, and he can, we can reset him. But I need everybody to understand that when they have a court setting, they need to be present. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is that the only one you have today, Mr. Garcia?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. Well, thank you very much. You have a wonderful afternoon.
Same to you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. George Manning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm on page 5 for cause number 661021. This is one where I've never gotten in contact with my client, Mr. Rios. I have not been able to reach him the whole time I've had this case.
All right, so then we're going to have to do a bond forfeiture. And again, there will be 7-day grace period before that warrant issues. So if he can get in touch with us by then, we can give him another court date, okay?
Thank you so much, Judge. It's very common in prostitution cases. It's always hard to get in touch with the clients. It's always been like that, but I'll do due diligence on it and try to get in contact with them, Judge.
I appreciate that, Mr. Manning. I know it's very difficult, especially during this pandemic. There's a lot of people who are,
All right, well, thank you so much. May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, sir. You have a wonderful afternoon. Take care.
You as well, Judge. Thank you.
Joel Richardson. Joel Richardson.
Happy New Year, Judge.
Happy New Year to you.
Let's make it a good one.
Yes. It's got to be better than last couple of years.
Year. I thought last year. Joe Riojas, is he on the screen? I can't really tell. There's all kinds of iPhones and miscellaneous tech devices.
Joe Riojas, are you here, sir? Would you please raise your hand so we can see you? All right, Mr. Richardson, is that the noise coming from your Zoom?
Oh, no.
Okay,
That's going to be the jail, Judge.
Okay, I'm going to mute everybody until
Thank you.
So, Mr. Richardson,
I think doesn't he have pending felonies? Is that what Aleda? I think Aleda was talking to me about it. I think he has a pending felony and then maybe 2 felonies according to the docket.
all right, are you the attorney on the felonies?
No. So I asked Aleda if she thought maybe the other felony attorney should take this case over, which I would probably think would be in the best interest of the client.
Right. If the attorney is hired, he may not want to take it. Okay. So.
Right. I don't want to impose anything on anyone unless they consent and they're being paid. But I don't know if the other attorneys are hired or court appointed. But if Aleda could send me the order of appointment, I don't think I ever got the order of appointment. I don't know if you're aware, but a lot of times I find out from e-discovery who I'm representing. I never received the court appointment for some reason.
Right. Well, the system is the one that does the appointing at the very beginning. So
should I talk to the system and say, why aren't you sending me letters of appointment?
Well, I imagine that's where you find out. I guess that's administration. I don't really know how that.
Yeah, I'm going to call them and say, listen, I need the appointments. I don't need the e-discovery. Find out weeks later I'm representing somebody.
Right. Okay. So,
we all have that problem, Joel.
It's a big problem, Michael. I just feel very uncomfortable by the way they're doing this thing. I'm going to call down there. I'm going to call down there today, Judge.
Mr. Richardson, we are still in the pandemic. We're not working at our normal, situation. So, people are still getting sick. People are still not being able to come to work. If you hear my ADA today, Miss Sanchez, she sounds terrible, but she's helping us out on Zoom. But, that's the one thing about Zoom, that it allows us to work from home even while we're sick.
Yeah, I think a lot of the clerks are working at the courthouse now, from what I understand. But also, too, a lot of children are getting sick. I've been noticing a really incredible amount of kids that are getting sick. Very sad that children are suffering. So.
In a bad place right now. So, okay, Mr. Richardson, so you have not had any contact with Mr. Riojas?
If Alita could send me something to try to find out where he is, Bond.
Okay, no, Mr. Richardson, what you can do is you can call pretrial and see if they have anything on him that will be helpful to you, or if he's out on bond, you'll need to talk to the bonds people, okay?
Okay, also, too, I do call pretrial, they never answer the phone.
Well, I know, I've done that too, so we're all in the same place.
Like I say, Judge, I'm more than happy to keep trying. I assume this case will be TIC when the felonies are resolved, but
okay.
I don't really know for sure. I just assume that will happen eventually. So.
Well, okay, so I just want to share with you that we are working at a very fast pace, and just because it's not real obvious, Aleda, my prosecutors, they're not my prosecutors, but the prosecutors in my court, everybody is working really hard and fast. So, she doesn't have time to go and find these people, and that is.
I just need an email order appointment if she has one, because a lot of times they'll have the telephone number on that appointment order.
Okay, so I guess I'm not being clear. She is working on the docket and trying to organize it every day for the week, while she's also taking many phone calls and trying to do a lot of other things. So. If you can send her an email asking for a copy of that order, I know she'll be glad to send it to you.
Okay, there's no hurry, but I don't want this guy arrested. If you can avoid arresting him and then let the felony attorneys do their thing, maybe they have contact with him.
Well, you haven't had any contact with him, so how are we going to get him in court? I don't know. But I wasn't even considering doing a bond forfeiture at this point in time, because is this the first time you're appearing on him?
I believe it is. I have a pretty good memory, and obviously a lot goes on, but as far as I know, this is the first appearance. But sometimes
we're going to reset it to February 22nd, Mr. Richardson, okay?
Okay, and hopefully the pandemic will be going down by then. I heard it's going to start to go away here real soon, I hope.
Okay, we all hope so. Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
Thank
you.
you.
Have a great day. Take care.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. George Sharman.
Judge, I'm present and my client is present. This is going to be a plea.
Okay.
His completion of these classes was a condition of the plea, and I need to get them to the prosecutor and then have the paperwork prepared.
Okay.
I don't know which prosecutor I'm supposed to do that. It's Anthony Rodriguez. He's on the first page, second from the bottom.
Okay. All right. And he is present
all
today?
I need is an email. I'll send that to them. We'll prepare the papers and get back in touch with you for a plea.
All right. So Mr. Rodriguez is present?
He is. I saw him earlier.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to do me a big favor. Will you send an email right now to Corina, Corina .Sanchez@bayer.org with your client's email? And then she should, at the end of docket, probably is when she'll get around to sending you that plea paperwork, okay?
It's on the way.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sharman.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
It's ADA Sanchez, Judge. We do have an additional ADA that just joined.
Great. Okay.
ADA Rosales.
All right.
She's been given host privileges so she can get in and out of the breakout rooms.
Okay. Let me find her. Let me see. We have some people waiting to come in. Okay. ADA Rosales. Cassie Rosales. Okay, great. Oh, okay. Aleda just admitted her, right? Aleda, can you make her co-host?
No, Your Honor, you're the host.
Okay. All right, Ms. Rosales, did you get the prompt that you are now co-host?
Good morning, Judge. I did.
Morning. Okay, thank you for helping us. We do really appreciate it.
Of course.
And so you should be able to go to any of the breakout rooms on your own and move around freely, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Now, I am going to maybe send you, let me see, Mr. Sharman's email. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Sharman is there. So your email would be cassie.rosales.
It would be Cassandra, CASSANDRA.Rosales.
At bayer.org. Okay. All right.
But
Thank you.
Gonzalez?
Rosales.
Rosales.
Rosales
Yes. At bayer.
at bayer.org.
Right.
All right, I'll send the information there with the email address of my client, and then Judge, would you assign us a date and we'll get it done?
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and say February 22nd.
2/22.
You know that you can come in anytime once that paperwork is complete, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, we're going to start on it today.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sharman. So you and Mr. Rodriguez are excused. You have a wonderful afternoon. Mr. Rodriguez
Judge.
can log off. Thank you. All right. Andrew Priest.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I had Jennifer Morales, page 5660718.
Okay.
I believe she's present, and I would like to confer.
I'll mark you conferring, Mr. Priest.
I'm here. I just have COVID, so I'm like in bed right now, but I could turn my video on if you want.
No,
I'm sitting up.
no, you're fine, Miss Morales.
Okay.
I have already marked you present. Thank you.
Could she be excused, Judge? I have good contact for her.
Yes, Miss Morales, you're welcome to log off at this time. You need to be resting. Take care of
Okay.
yourself, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
All right. Albert Flores.
Good morning, Your Honor. I've got Gabriel Lopez Chavez on page 2, and he is present.
I did see him. Thank you very much, and I'm marking him present now. What would you like to do on this, Mr. Flores?
Could I confer, Judge? I'm actually the second lawyer on the case, and I don't remember what we talked about last time I was here.
Okay. Not a problem. I'll go ahead and give you a breakout room any second now, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Can he be excused, Judge?
Yes. Mr. Lopez Chavez, you are excused, sir, and you're welcome to log off at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I think he's Spanish.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I see still Mr. Gabriel Lopez Chavez, sir. You're welcome to log off at this time.
I think he's Spanish, Judge.
Oh, okay. Señor
Well,
López
español.
Chávez. Señor López Chávez, usted puede retirarse. Siga comunicándose con su abogado, ¿ok?
Ok, gracias.
Gracias. Okay. Bobby Barrera. You know, you're still muted, Mr. Barrera.
Yeah, I had that little blue symbol over there. I couldn't get to it. Good morning, Judge. I have Mr. Ryan Murphy, page 7.
Okay.
672755. He is present.
Okay.
On Zoom.
Present. All right. He is marked present. What would you like to do on this?
Judge, I'm apparently still acquiring discovery, and I've just asked my secretary to update whatever else is available. I have a bunch of videos, but no written documents.
Okay.
And so I'd like to get a reset to get all that first before I start conferring with the prosecutor.
Okay. I will share with you. I will share with you that the prosecutors in my court do like to talk to you when you have discovery missing, because that brings it to their personal attention.
Okay.
And because sometimes when it's just online, it's, you know, they are working really fast and furious and they don't
Yes, ma'am.
always see things there. So
Well, I'm happy to get in line to confer this morning, Judge. But if my client could be excused, that would be great. And I'll stand by till I get assigned out.
okay, so I'm going to give you a reset date of February 22nd.
Okay.
And then you can leave from the breakout room, and Mr. Murphy can leave at this time. You're certainly welcome to log off, sir, okay? Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you.
Your Honor, thank you very much. And I'm going to the breakout room. You all have a good week.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Ernest Acevedo?
Hello, Judge. I'm here on Jaden Yanez.
Okay.
I believe he's Jaden's iPhone, but I haven't been able to confirm that through the chat because he's on a phone.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Thank you, sir. I'm marking you present. Mr. Acevedo, would you like for me to excuse Mr. Yanez so that he can go on to something else?
Yes, that'd be great, Judge, because I do need to confer. It's our first time. There was a felony that's been dismissed. I need to confer on the misdemeanor now.
Okay, so Mr. Yanez, you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
excused, sir, and you can log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
I'm marking you conferring, Mr. Acevedo. I'm going to give you a
All right.
February 22nd reset date, and that way you can leave from the breakout room, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Javier Garcia?
Your Honor, good morning. I'm here for Mary Grace Ramos. I saw her logged in, but I think there she is.
Okay.
The cause number is 663-274. Mr. Shanlock's the attorney of record.
Okay. All right. And what would you like to do on this?
Your Honor, I'd like to confer, but I am going to ask for a reset. I'm going to discuss with the state some missing discovery.
Okay, I'm going to give you February 22nd. And so I'll mark you conferring and you can just leave from the breakout room.
February 22nd. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Can the client be excused this morning and I can call her afterwards?
Absolutely. Ms. Mary Grace Ramos, you are excused, ma'am, and you can log off at this time. You will be talking with your lawyer later on today, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Joanne Eagle.
Good morning, Judge. I have two clients on the docket this morning.
Okay.
The first one is on page 3. His name is Mohammed Arakil, and the case number is 650631.
Okay.
He's present on the Zoom.
Perfect.
I need to confer with the prosecutor about missing discovery. Could you give us a reset date so that my client can be excused now and then I can be excused after conferring with the prosecutor?
I will be glad to do that. That'll be February 22nd. So Mr. Mohammed is excused and can log off at this time. And you can leave from the breakout room. But you had another client, is that right?
Yes, Judge. He's on page 6. It's case number 465614. The last time he appeared in person, Judge, and I was assuming he was going to appear in person today. So I would just inquire as to whether anyone is in the courtroom.
Sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone on silent. Okay, so Deputy Butler, do we have I didn't get his name, Miss Eagle. Would you say that again?
Joe Duran.
Joe Duran. Okay, is he in the courtroom by any chance, Mr. Deputy Butler?
No, Judge, he's not.
Okay. So, Miss Eagle, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Will you, while you're waiting for your breakout room, can you try calling him, see if you can get him to come in so I can mark him present?
Yes, I will do that, Judge.
Great. I'm going to mark you conferring on that, and I'll give you the same reset date on that, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. John Kuntz?
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Hey, my client is Jose Silva. He's on the Zoom. I saw him. Let's see. There he is. He's got a black shirt on. I think he's waving right now.
Okay, perfect. I see.
It's on page 4, Judge. Cause number 657027.
027. Okay. So I'll mark him present, and what do you want to do on this, Mr. Kuntz?
Judge, I'd love to speak to Karina if I can. I know she's under the weather, so if today's not a good day, maybe we can just reset it
Well,
briefly.
even though I have empathized with her and said she should just rest and try to get better, she is insisting on working. So she is here, and I'm sure she'll be happy to talk with you about this.
Well, then I will gladly wait in line to speak to her.
Okay, but if you want, I can give you a reset date, and then you can just leave from the breakout room.
That would be great. And then can we excuse my client, obviously?
Yes. So Mr. Silva, you are excused, sir, and you're welcome to log off. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? Mr. Silva?
Let's see. Where did he go?
Maybe we dropped him.
No, he's there. I see him. I think looks like he's tapping his phone, but he might not be able to unmute himself or something.
Okay. All right. Well, then if you'll give him a call and tell him he's excused, and you'll talk to him later, okay? Please.
Great. I sure will.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. So Lawrence Morales, you got a chance to
Yes, Your
confirm?
Honor.
Okay.
Yes, sure. This is on Catherine Contreras, page 5,
Okay.
and it's 661129.
All right. And
Yeah, I had a chance to visit with Ms. Sanchez, and we're going to need another reset, Judge, because there's some documents that they have not reviewed.
okay. All right. We'll just reset that to February 22.
February 22.
Uh-huh. February
Very good.
22, 2022.
Okay.
Twos, right?
Can't forget that one.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, Judge.
Okay, and so you and Ms. Contreras are excused. You can log off. Have a great day, Mr. Morales.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Okay, anybody else come back from conferring?
Yes, Judge, I'm back.
Mr. Torres, what's your announcement?
Judge, on Luis Silva, the ADA that was handling the case is not going to be the ADA handling it. So what I'm going to ask for from the one who will be handling it, she cannot give me at this time. So I
Okay.
want to ask for a reset, but he is working on some things to get that done.
Okay, all right, so we will go ahead and reset that to February 22.
Correct, Judge. And then my other client, Brian Samano, did get a Padilla letter, Judge, from his immigration attorney, but that has serious consequences. And again, the ADA that I conferred with was not handling this case, so I need to maybe email Karina privately.
Okay, so February 22nd, will that work for that one also?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
say February 22nd on both those cases. And so Mr. Silva and Mr. Samano are excused and can log off at this time. Thank you very much, Mr. Torres. You have a
Thank you,
wonderful
Judge.
day.
You. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge,
Yes.
Judge, may I interrupt?
Yes, Mr. Courtney.
This is, I'm on Mr. David Hill on the first page. I'm asking for a reset. They're literally calling me to go in to talk about a jury question.
Okay. So,
I'm awaiting jury right now.
All right, Scott Courtney. And give me the name of your client again.
David Hill.
Oh, David Hill. Okay. And do you know if he's present, Mr. David
He is
Hill?
present.
Okay.
He is.
All right, so you want to reset February 22, Mr. Courtney, okay?
And just for the court's edification, I have several cases that are set that same day.
Okay. Is
in-
that good or bad?
That's bad.
Oh, okay.
At 9 o'clock, Comal County.
Okay, so you want March 1, will that be better?
It will be better, yes.
Okay, March 1.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so you and Mr. Hill may log off and have a good day. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Mike White. If the docket has been called, my case has not been called as woman.
No, actually, I only took Mr. Courtney's announcement because he's got to go to another court right now. But I still have people that have already come in earlier. So I'm going to add you at the end of that, Mr. White, because I didn't have you on there.
I see.
So what happens is while we're getting ready to come on live on YouTube, we're making a list of all the people that have appeared in the order of appearance. And so I try to get through that list first, and then I will, call people as I see them come in.
Well, Your Honor, we've applied for the pretrial diversion, and as far as I know, it's been accepted. So We're just reporting for that purpose.
All right. Well, I know, but other people are in the same boat, and you know, I call in the order of appearance, so I need to keep to that. So let me call on Mr. Matthew Finch.
All right.
Matthew
Good morning, Your
Finch?
Honor. Waiting
Good morning.
patiently. How are you doing this morning, Your Honor? I have Connor Cummings. I see him on the Zoom screen wearing a red shirt.
Okay.
He's on page 7. It's case 671-585. I need to confer with the prosecutor to finalize some a plea bargain offer on the case.
Okay, you got it. Do you want me to excuse Mr. Cummings?
If you don't mind, Your Honor, that'd be great, and I'll follow up with him this afternoon.
So, Mr. Cummings, you are welcome to log
Hello.
off, sir. Mr. White, you need to mute yourself, sir. Thank you. Mr. Cummings, you're excused, sir. You can log off at this time. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Your Honor?
One second. Mr. Cummings, I'm not getting any response. I guess he
is on mute, Your Honor. He might have left.
Okay, great. All right. So I'm marking you conferring, Mr. Finch, and so you'll get a breakout room any moment now, okay?
I just did. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Michael Collins?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing better than my clients, thank God. So
Well, that's good.
I have two cases, Your Honor. I have a Tyler Hooks, Your Honor, and on that one, when I got appointed to about a month or so ago, I spoke with Karina, so I'd like to get in line with her again because we were talking about a dismissal. I didn't have any phone number or address for him. I think he's homeless, as far as I know.
Okay.
And then that was on top of page 7, Your Honor.
All right. And then who is the next client?
And then at the bottom of page 7 is a Gamaliel Munoz. Paul Acevedo is listed as the attorney record. He just made the bond. I need to file. I'll be filing my notice of retained counsel on that. Okay. This is a criminal mischief case that came out of a felony that I'm already representing him on, Your Honor. He's at home. He called me about 30 minutes ago. He's at home sick with COVID right now.
Okay.
And I told him I would appear for him. But we have a felony pending out of that case, Your Honor.
All right. So you are the attorney on the felony, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We will reset that for March 16.
Okay.
And because Mr. Hooks is homeless, we'll reset that to March 16 also.
Your Honor, can I do any other date other than that week of March 16th? Because I'll be on a vacation.
Well,
I could do the 15th or the 14th.
Yeah, well, I'll do it. I'll say March 15, okay?
Okay.
Aleda is the one that sets up these dates, and she's going by, we don't want to have dockets that are 90 cases, so that's the reason I hesitate. Okay, so it'll be March 15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
And then I'll get in line for Karina if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor?
I'll be with you in a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Raymond Vale? Raymond Vale?
Morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, Judge. I have Sierra Moreno. It's case number 661040. She's present in the Zoom room. I need to visit with Karina. I tried to send her some documentation she needed to consider for a dismissal. I know she's not doing well today, but if I could be put in a breakout room with her to see if she got the documentation. If not, that way I can resend it to her.
Okay.
And if the case could be reset to give us a chance to see if she can consider that dismissal, I'd be appreciative.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a reset date of February 22nd. Will that work for you?
That would be fine, Judge.
Okay, do you want me to excuse your client?
Yes, ma'am, if you could. And then if I can just be put in the waiting room.
All right, what is the name of your client again?
It's Sierra Moreno.
Sierra Moreno. Okay, Miss Moreno, you are excused, ma'am. Are you here? Sierra Moreno?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and you may log off, ma'am. Just stay in touch with your attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so you'll get a breakout room, Mr. Vale, any second, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I have someone from Ramos del Cueto. I don't know who that is.
Hi, Judge. It's Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. How are you today?
Doing good. Our client's on the Zoom under his name, Diego Wright. If I could just be put in line to confer, that'd be great.
Okay. And what was his last name? Diego what?
Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T.
Okay. And he is present. Okay. Do you want me to excuse Mr. Wright?
Yes, please, Judge.
Okay. You'll get a breakout room any moment, and I'll go ahead and excuse Mr. Wright at this time. Diego Wright, will you please unmute yourself? Okay, Diego?
I'll give him a call, Judge.
Okay.
I see him here on the Zoom, but
Yeah, I see him on my list of participants. Okay, if you call him, that'll be fine.
Okay.
That way he doesn't have to wait for you to come back. And I'm going to give you February 22nd as a reset date, okay?
Okay, sounds good. So I'll just leave from the breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Michael Valachek. I see you must be busy on something else. I'll come back. Tanisha Taylor. Okay, Vanessa Garcia, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor. And the state is going to review some of the discovery, so we do need a quick reset.
Let's say February 22nd. Okay.
February 22nd?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
And Ernest Parker, I don't know if I already excused him, but if he's still here, he's excused and can log off, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Tim Roundtree. I'm just getting here late. Can I get on the list?
Yes, you are number one on the list, but and I had already called you, but go ahead and tell me who your client is.
It's Angela Bonicelli Tovar, Judge. She's
Okay.
present.
Great.
We're still working through options in this case and what to do. We have an offer. I don't need to confirm. I just asked for a reset.
Okay, February 22, Mr. Roundtree, okay?
Thank you.
And Ms. Tovar can log off at this time. You have a great day,
Thank you.
Mr. Roundtree. Take care.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
Your
Judge.
Honor,
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Andrew Priest. I was back from conferring on Jennifer Morales.
All right. Yes, sir. What is your announcement?
We conferred with Karina. It's a DWI case. We just got a body cam video in. Karina was asking for a reset so she could review that video. And she
Okay.
said she would email us an offer when she's watched it.
Okay. February 22nd, Mr. Priest.
Great. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a good day. And Ms.
You too.
Morales can also log off, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Who else has come back from conferring?
Hi, Judge. This is Renee Munoz. I conferred.
Okay.
First one I have is Crystal Matson on the
Yes.
page.
All right.
With her, I did receive an offer from the state. There's two kind of possibilities, so I wanted to run it by my clients, see if she's okay with that.
Sure.
And notify the court.
Okay. And then what about Ms. Hernandez?
Ms. Hernandez, yes, Judge. With her, she did some upfront things to get a reduction in terms of her plea offer. I just need to get that documentation over to the state. My client stated she had done it. I just need to get over to them, at which time we can proceed with the plea. The court's in agreement with that.
Okay. So if I give you February 22nd, will that work for both?
Yes, Judge, that will work for both. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. That's what it'll be. And Ms. Amatan and Mr. Hernandez are excused and can log off. You have a wonderful day, Mr. Munoz. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge. See you next time on 2/22/22.
Correct. Number twos. Okay. Let me see who else is back from conferring.
Judge, if I may, I wasn't conferring. I just came in from the 175th.
Okay, I'll go ahead and add you at the bottom, Mr. Valdez. I'll be glad to do that. Jerry Valdez. Okay. All right. So the next person that was in order of appearance would be Michael Valachek. Are you back? Okay.
Yes, Judge, I am. I have Clorinda Dominguez, which is on the top of page 4. And I have contact with her, but not this morning. I sent her the Zoom numbers and haven't heard back from her.
Yeah.
She works all night, and we've had this problem before.
Okay. All right. So she has a night shift. All right. So I'm not gonna do a bond forfeiture.
I'll stay on, Judge, while I keep trying to contact her.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I would really appreciate that because I do want to be fair to everybody. So, okay. So let me reset that. And that's what you want, right? Or do you want?
Yes, it's going to be a plea, Judge, but we've been trying to do that for several settings.
Okay. So did you send an email to Karina with your client's email address already?
If we did, that was months ago, Judge. I don't remember.
Would you mind doing that again? That'll refresh.
I will
everybody's
as soon as
memory.
I get it from her.
Okay, her email is Corina, Corina .Sanchez @bayer.org.
COR what?
INA. Corina, CORINA
Dot.
Sanchez, SANCHEZ.
Okay.
Okay, @bayer.org.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Judge.
Great, thank you, Mr. Valachek. And so you and Ms. Dominguez are excused. Have a great
Okay.
afternoon. Take care.
And did you give me a new date or
February 22nd. I wrote it down.
22nd?
I forgot.
Thank
to
you.
say
I'm
it
having
right.
a hard time hearing.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. Have a great day, Judge.
You too. Tanisha Taylor. Okay, I'll come back. All right, Michael White.
Right here.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Michael White for Gloria Cortez, case number 629272, I think. Yeah.
All right. So
And
is she here?
we applied for pretrial diversion and
Yes.
submitted the agreement, and I'm waiting to hear further from them.
All right, so you just want to reset this to see if you can double check that and follow up on it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, February 22nd, Mr. White.
All right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
And so you and Ms. Cortez are excused and can log off, okay?
Thank you. I'm sorry about that. It's just my phone got hacked. Thank you.
Not a problem, ma'am. You have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. See you, Claudia.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Jerry Valdez.
Yes, Judge.
Who are you here on?
On page 6, Your Honor, I have Gabriel Diaz, 667, 525, and 527.
Okay.
And he is represented by Mr. Miller on a felony case, and these two cases arose out of that felony case.
Okay.
But don't know Mr. Diaz. It says fugitive on here, but the system's showing that he's out on bond.
Okay, well, but he is not here today as far as you can tell, right? Gabriel
No,
Diaz,
Judge.
are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Oh,
There he is.
perfect. Glad to mark you present, sir. Okay, so I'm going to reset that for February 22, Mr. Valdez. Okay. All right, so you and Mr. Villas are excused and can log off, all right?
Well, I have one more case, Your Honor.
Okay.
On the same page, Judge,
Okay.
the third one from the bottom, it's 668993. It's on Jesus Aguilar.
Okay, Mr. Aguilar is here.
I don't know I haven't heard from him, Judge. So
Jesus Aguilar, are you here? Jesus Aguilar, are you here? Okay, do you have a good phone number for him, Mr. Valdez?
no, Your Honor, I don't. I thought I had one, but I can't. No one answers the phone, so I don't know whether he's.
So I'm going to have to do a bond forfeiture on him, but there's 7 days before that warrant issues, so if you can try to get a hold of him so we don't have to issue a warrant.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? Let
May I
us
be
know.
excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Take care.
You too, Judge.
Thank you. Gary Hillier.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Apologies for being late. I was in another Zoom. I have two cases on the docket today. 625204 Sue Bonar, she's on page 2, and 6725207, I believe, or 07, I believe that says, Douglas Mayfield, and that is on page 7.
Okay, and they're both here?
They're both present, Judge. We're supposed to be taking a plea on Ms. Bonar's case. I've emailed Karina to check in on the paperwork, and I need to confer on Mr. Mayfield's case.
England, Mr. Mayfield. Now, as far as the plea, we will be doing that at 1:30 so that we have a more specific time set. So I believe that I saw her plea paperwork a while back, so we'll see if we can pull that up, okay?
Can Miss Bonner be excused to 1:30, Your Honor?
Yes, Ms. Bonar can be, come back at 1:30. Okay, same,
Same Zoom, Your Honor.
address. Yes,
Thank you.
please, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Hillier, you'll be getting a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you,
Thank
Judge. You can log on to.
Brian O'Donnell.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for my client, Sophia Cisneros. I don't see her on the Zoom. This was set for compliance. However, I would still ask if I could talk to the state in a breakout room, Judge. She's on page 7.
Is she here?
I don't see her, Judge. I've had no contact with her.
Oh, no contact, that's not good. Okay, of course, we'll go mark you conferring, Mr. O'Donnell. So, I don't know what to do. Is she homeless or what? Is that the problem?
My notes indicate that she is, and the numbers that I've called aren't working.
So I know that I get pretrial violation reports on people that are homeless, so I'm going to try to give you more time to get a hold of her. So I'm going to reset this for February 22nd. So once after you finish conferring with the state, you're welcome just to leave from this breakout room, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Will Brooks?
Morning, Judge. I have Miss Sarah Brown on page 3. And Miss Brown was having trouble. She said she was logged in for a bit and then she was having issues with her phone. I have been working with Corinna to try and resolve our cases if we can. I'm doing a plea right now in County Court 5, so I don't have the time to confer on Zoom, but if I could have a reset to see if we can finish it off and get it done.
I do see Miss Brown, and so I did mark her present also.
Perfect.
So we'll reset that to February 22nd. And, you know, I keep saying to everyone, if you have that plea paperwork ready before that, just let us know. We'll bring you in, you know,
Absolutely,
as soon as
Judge.
possible.
And I did send an email to Corinna earlier this week.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you very much. And so, Miss Brown, you can log off, and good luck to you, and stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bob Hicks,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. How are you?
I also apologize for coming late. I was in County Court 8, and then before that, I was detained in municipal court fighting a dog ticket.
Yeah. I think on the one hand, it's great that we're staying busy. On the other hand, it's not so great that we're staying so busy, right? It's a double-edged
Okay.
sword.
I have 2 people on the docket. One is Robert Flores, whom we recalled from yesterday.
Yes.
I didn't get out of court until after 12:20, and when I checked back in, the court had broken for lunch, and I didn't see the invite to come back yesterday afternoon, so I was notified it would be set for this morning.
Okay, so basically, I know that everybody is very busy right now. I understand you have many, many cases on your plate, but we just need a little bit of communication. Let us know. And I think you did actually tell us that you were going to be late yesterday.
Yes.
So when we get to, and this is my new decision, we work really fast and furious from the time we start our docket. So I had decided for my staff's sake that we were going to take breaks at 11 o'clock and at 12 o'clock. At 12
Okay.
o'clock, we're going to stop for lunch. We'll come back at 1:30, and we will pick up where we left off and hear pleas at that time, or compliance hearings. So I'm just trying to get us in a place where we can all know what the process is, and we can, organize our activities around it. So, but it's already 11:17, and I forgot about taking a break at 11. So, I'm trying to get us in a place where everything is right, consistent, but it's going to take me a little while to get used to the idea. So
I understand.
Okay, so, all right, so Mr. Hicks, thank you. Mr. Flores was here, and so we did mark him present. And did you have
I'd like to
anything else
confer
for
on
today?
Mr. Flores. And the other case
Uh-huh,
is Melissa Bobadilla.
okay.
She has 2 cases, and God knows what's happened to her phone, but it doesn't take messages and it does not ring.
Right. Well, okay. So
Apparently, she isn't paying her phone bill.
that's very possible, right? These days, not money doesn't grow on trees, does it? So I'm just going to give it a pass since you had contact with her before. I will mark you conferring, and I'm going to ask you to come back on both cases February 22nd. All right. So having said that, Mr. Hicks, you are welcome to leave from the breakout room. And and Mr. Flores, neither of your clients is here today, so you have a great afternoon.
Thank you. I'll be back on her on the 22nd, and I'll go to my breakout room when I'm sent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a great day.
If I could approach, Your Honor?
Yes, I'm sorry. Who is that? Albert Flores?
Albert
Yes,
Flores.
sir. Did you have a chance to confer?
I have, Your Honor. Cassie did as much as she could. She relayed a new offer to me,
Okay.
which I think we have to get immigration clearance for. I don't know if we can get another date on that, Judge.
Yes, sir. Let's come back February 22nd, okay?
That sounds perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Flores. You have a good day. And I already excused Mr. Lopez Chavez. Okay. Take
Yes,
care.
ma'am.
Anybody else come back from conferring yet?
Judge, I have Matthew Finch.
Okay, Mr. Finch, what is
On
your announcement?
Connor Cummings, Your Honor. I've conferred with Karina. We've got a good offer. I'd just like to get a little bit more time to relay the specifics and talk to my client about it.
All right, I'll come back February 22nd, Mr. Finch, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You previously excused my client. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day.
Y'all enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. All right, let me see. I think that the next person I'm going to call is Elizabeth Russell. Miss Russell? Okay, I guess she can't hear me. Okay, the next person I'm going to call is Michael Ireland.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good. How are you, Mr. Ireland?
I'm doing well. I have Eric Manjack.
I think I did see him, didn't I? Let me see.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right, thank you, sir. Marked you present. What do we want to do, Mr. Ireland, on Mr. Manjack's case?
Your Honor, I think it's going to be dismissed, but I need to speak with Mr. Richardson to confirm that.
All right, let me go ahead and mark you conferring. Mr. Richardson will join you shortly, and you all can clarify anything you need to do, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So, having said that, I'm going to reset this for February 22nd so that you and Mr. Manjack know when to come back. All right, and then you can just leave from the breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Manjack, you're welcome to log off, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, I need to call some people that were here early, but had to go to another room. Let's see. Okay. Looks like we're working through this. Elizabeth Russell?
Hi, Judge. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. So I don't think we made it on the docket, but I'm here on Mr. Raul Zepeda. It's the MTR from November that we decided to do Bear Gives Back on.
Okay.
Is Mr. Zepeda here?
Yes, he is. I see iPhone 13.
Yes, perfect. I couldn't find him, but I knew that he was logging on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what new paperwork we need. We've already done an MTR.
Yeah, you've already done that? Okay, just, can you just check with the state and find out if there's something else? Maybe it's already, clear.
Well, Judge, I don't know if we need to redo the MTR, because if you remember, originally we were gonna put Mr. Zepeda on GPS, but there's all kinds of issues.
Oh, this
So
is that case.
this is that case. I promise, I told you I wasn't gonna drop the ball. So I'm here to try and figure out what we need to do.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get another offer or resolution from the state. So,
We have a new offer from the state for the Bear Gives Back program. So I guess if we could just get regular MTR paperwork and then the Bear Gives Back paperwork.
okay. I tell you what, I'm going to ask you to confer with Mr. Richardson because he can probably tell you what we need to do. What's the next step? Okay.
Okay, sounds great.
Because honestly, the clerks didn't know what to do on the paperwork, and so this is what the third time we're trying this. So, okay, so I'm going to mark you conferring, and then I'm going to reset this for February 22nd. And Mr. Cepeda is. If it's okay with you, I can excuse him, and then you can just get in touch with him after you talk to Mr. Richardson. Okay?
Yes, Judge, that sounds great. So Mr. Cepeda, we're gonna come back on February 22nd, and hopefully we'll have all the paperwork sorted out by then, and we'll be able to complete your probation term.
Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. All right. You'll get a breakout room any second, Miss Russell.
Thank you, Judge.
Aleda, is Mr. Richardson here?
He's conferring right now, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, great.
I'll
Thank you.
put
That's
him
why I couldn't
next.
see him.
Yeah, after he comes out, I'll put him back
All
in.
right, perfect. Thank you. All right, so it looks like Eric Reynolds. I don't guess I've called you yet, right?
No, Judge, I apologize. I just logged in. I was in the 437th.
Okay. Well, that's a good excuse, quite frankly. So who are you here on today?
You're on Jesse Reyes. He's on the last page of the docket, Judge.
Okay. And is he here? Jesse
He's-
Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Mark you conferring. I mean, mark you present.
Yes,
Okay.
Judge. He's pending on a felony MTR that is set for tomorrow. He has a different attorney on that, and I believe the case that I'm assigned to is one of the allegations on his MTR. We're hoping to maybe get him brought back in a week or so. Maybe we can have he'll have his felony resolved by then.
All right, so the only thing I can do is reset you for February 22nd. And obviously, if you can get that resolved before that, you can just call the state or advise them or whatever and let us know too. Otherwise, we'll see you back here on February 22nd, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Reynolds, and Mr. Reyes, you're welcome to log off, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. Albert Ramirez Jr., will you please unmute yourself?
Yes.
Who is your lawyer, sir?
Larry Meadows.
Okay, you know what? He was here first thing this morning. He was in the courtroom, and I have, no, he was actually conferring. I guess he must have gone to another court after he finished conferring. So I don't have a date to give you.
He didn't confer, Judge. They didn't go, they didn't ever join him.
Oh.
I thought he would be first, so he had to leave and go to the main jail for a meeting over there.
Thank you,
Said he would log on Zoom when he was done.
Okay. All right, so we're going to wait for Mr. Meadows. I can excuse you so you don't have to sit here and wait if you need
Awesome,
to get
thank
to
you.
work. Okay. So I'm going to excuse you at 11:27. And just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
I will. Thank you very
sir.
much. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day.
You too.
Yeah, I told you to leave.
All right. Stephanie Carmona,
Yes, I'm here.
good morning. Who is your lawyer, ma'am?
Tanisha Taylor.
Okay, I did call her. She was here earlier, but she must have gotten called away to another court. So we're going to wait for her but I can give you a choice. I know we all are busy. If you want, I can excuse you and just document that I excused you, and then you just need to stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
It's kind of hard since she doesn't answer my texts or anything, so I should probably just wait.
Yes, that's
for
fine.
her.
That's perfectly fine. That's your due process rights,
Yep.
okay? You have a right
Yep.
to know what's going on. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and make a notation here that you are going to wait. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Laura Abrego.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you today?
Pretty well. Doing pretty
Good
well.
to hear. Okay, who's your lawyer, ma'am? Baltasar Serna? Is that
Correct.
who it is?
Mhm.
Okay. He is busy in another court. You are welcome to wait for him, or if you need to leave, I can just document that I excused you at this time. You tell me whatever you want to do.
I know he's going to ask for a reset. We've already talked earlier this morning, so if I can be excused, I would appreciate that.
Absolutely, and it is 11:25. I think if I look 11:29 maybe. Okay, you are free to go. You're welcome to log off. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. You as well.
Noah, would you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is your full name, sir?
Noah Reese.
R-U-I-Z?
Reese.
R-E-E-S-E. Okay. And who is your attorney?
Edward Bartolome.
Okay. And he's in another court. You have an option. I can excuse you so you can go about your business. I will mark you present. Or you're obviously welcome to wait. It's part of your due process to see how the court is working and make sure everything's going well. So you tell me what you want to do.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get into contact with him personally. Like, I try to text him and call him, but he doesn't text back, and it's rare that he actually returns my calls. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right.
But I do understand that lawyers are really trying to make up for lost time, and so they're really trying to do 2 or 3 things at one time.
Right.
So you're welcome to wait. That way you'll have an opportunity. We can put you in a breakout room so you can talk face to face with him. And that would be worth your while, I would think, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
All right, we'll wait. All right. Now, let me just explain. We are going to take a break for lunch at 12. And so at that time, if you haven't had a chance to talk to your lawyer, come back at 1:30, okay? You're going to use the same invite to come in. And that way, at that time, you'll get an opportunity to meet with your lawyer, okay?
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Judge, may I approach when you have a second?
Yes. Yes, of course. I'm ready.
Do you have plea paperwork for Sue Bonner, cause number 625204?
I know that I've had it in the past. Let me see if I can find it in the completed. I'm just going to go to my another site so that I can look it up. Let me see. Here we go. You'll be able to see me and hear me, but I won't be able to see you because I'm going to look at another screen.
No worries.
Oh, Mr. Serna just got in. Okay. All right, let me get to the page where I can check. Oh, I have a few things waiting for me.
Yes.
I'll be with you in a second. 1 second. Okay, and you're looking for Bonar, right? So let me see if it's under completed. You know what? I could look at the cause number. Do you happen to have that handy?
Yes, ma'am. 625204.
625204.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see what happens. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can print it out, and maybe I can email it to you.
I just needed to know if it was completed, Your Honor, so I don't send another tranche out on this.
Oh, you know what? All I'm seeing is a joint order for discovery. Let me see what else is here. No, it doesn't look like it's the plea paperwork. I could have sworn we did that. Maybe it was another case. I don't know. Huh.
It's okay, Judge. I'll just send out plea paperwork to defense on that.
It's actually, this is something totally different. It's not plea paperwork. So it's a standard joint order for discovery of breath test records for Intoxilizer 9000. So that's not what you want. Okay, I'll continue looking. Maybe a little bit more searching will help.
I'll go ahead and start working on it to send out so we don't have any issues later, Judge.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Morning, Judge. This is Walter Stern. I just joined. I have a Laura Brago on the docket this morning. I was on another Zoom call, just got done.
Right back. Let me just get out of this Zoom, out of this site. Okay. All right, Mr. Cerna, good morning. And,
Yeah, so my case number is 667236.
667236, okay.
And I want to see if we can, Mr. Brago's here, I believe, Judge. I want to see if we can do a 30-day reset. She's going to be coming to my office so we can go over her discovering her case.
Okay.
And start moving in the direction and try and resolve it.
Yeah, I just excused her like less than 10 minutes ago.
Okay, great.
At 11:29. So we will come back February 22nd. Will that work for you?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Cerna.
We'll see you then. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr.
Good morning,
Hicks?
Your Honor.
Yes, I'm sorry. Who is that? Mr. Hicks?
It's me, Bob Hicks.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
I'm back. Did Robert Flores sign in this morning?
No, we didn't ask him to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he had been here.
I need to get a reset on his case. According to Cassidy, he has a felony pending.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. That sort of interferes. Okay, so are you the attorney on the felony?
No, I didn't know the felony existed. But then again, the felony has not been assigned to anybody, so I doubt that he's got an attorney yet. So if I could find out what court it was in, I'd call them.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to reset that to February 22nd. I think I had done that before.
2-2 or 2-7?
2-2.
Thank you.
2-2, 2-0-2-2.
02-22-22.
Yes.
Almost a magic number.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Take care.
This concluding my business with the court. May I be excused?
Absolutely. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a happy New Year.
You too. Okay. Okay. Joaquin Garcia, could you please unmute yourself, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and your attorney is Lisa Voigt?
She was my attorney the last reset, and she was going to appoint me to a new attorney because she was no longer going to be on the case.
That's what I thought. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to ask you to meet with Ms. Castillo so she can give you a new attorney, okay? So
Okay,
I'm going to reset this for February 22nd. That'll be your next court date. And in the meantime, you should be able to meet your new attorney and get prepared for court, okay?
Okay, and Ms. Castillo will reach out to me.
Yes, sir. Well, if you'll watch the screen on your phone or laptop, you will get an invite to join breakout room, whatever that is. She will meet you there, and then you can leave from there after you all discuss this, okay? Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Mayfield, could you please please unmute yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your attorney is?
Judge, I'm sorry, this is the court reporter. For my clarification, Judge, your mic is out. I can barely hear you.
Oh, gosh, what is going on? Okay.
There it goes, there it goes.
Oh, there's something wrong with the connection then, because I just moved the wire. That's so
You're more
strange.
clear though, Judge. I can hear you
Yeah.
better now.
Okay, well, apparently there's some problem with the connection to the headphones. Oh, thank you all for telling me. I'll see if I can get that resolved later today. Okay. All right, so I'm sorry. Is that better, Ms. Guerrero?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing my attention to that. All right. I was going to talk to, who was I calling?
Your Honor, I believe it was me, Doug Mayfield.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, and your attorney is?
Represented through Nicola Hood's office. I'm trying to remember his name. He popped in earlier. He had the English accent.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Hillier, right? Let me
Yes,
see.
yes, yes.
Let me see what the status is on that. I don't think that I gave him a reset yet. It's a
Yeah, I
plea.
heard my name called, but then
It's set for a plea. Let me see. Yeah, he's still waiting to confer.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
do
think
I need to hang out?
he is probably next. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh
if
yeah,
you'll
I'll hang out.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
You're welcome, Judge.
Tanisha Taylor, good morning.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I apologize. One of my family law clients, I had to do a temporary restraining order for.
I understand. It's very, hey, we're all so busy, so I totally understand. Miss Carmona is here and she is waiting. What do you want to do on her case?
Yes, Your Honor. I need to confer on this case, but I was going to ask if it's possible that we could get a short reset. My client is experiencing COVID symptoms right now. She's feverish and vomiting. So she's really not well to be on here right now, and I don't know how much help she's going to be if I do get an offer. So I was going to see if it's possible for us to get a short reset.
So are you talking about Stephanie Carmona?
Yes.
Okay, she is present on Zoom, and she was waiting for you. So how about we put you in a breakout room so you all can talk? And I see she's coughing, but fortunately Zoom will keep us all safe. So we'll give you a breakout room any moment now, and we'll put Ms. Carmona in that room with you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. So Ms. Carmona, when you see that prompt on your screen, join breakout room, whatever it is, click on that, okay? Ms. Taylor, I'm going to give you a reset date of February 22nd, and you can both leave from there, okay? Okay, maybe she got it or didn't. I don't know. All right, so Noah Reese is still waiting for his attorney.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I apologize. I think I left too soon. You were saying something, right?
Oh, yeah, I was just saying I'm giving you a reset date of February 22nd. So after
Okay.
you confer with your client, if you want to confer with the state, you're welcome to come back. Otherwise, you can just leave from the breakout room, whatever you want to do, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you. You take care. Tanya Taylor. Tanya Taylor, can you please sit up and unmute yourself? Can you hear me? Okay. Tanya Taylor, can you hear me? Tanya Taylor, can you hear me?
I believe that's Tanya Johnson, Judge, if that's who you're looking for. Tanya Taylor,
Oh,
the other.
thank you. No wonder she wasn't responding. I'm calling the wrong name. Tanya Johnson. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for that, Miss Guerrero. Okay, can you unmute yourself, please, Miss Johnson? can you unmute yourself? See the little microphone emblem on your screen? Click on that and should be able to hear me. Perfect. Okay.
Yes, Miss. Yes, Judge.
Yes, okay. Who is your lawyer?
What is my lawyer's name again? Alex. What's his name? Hurry, my judge is talking to me.
I'm here.
That's okay. Let me go
Amir.
ahead. Okay. Mamori, Amir Mamori?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. So he is in another court, and I'm going to give you a choice. It's almost going to be noon. I can excuse you, and then you just talk to him off docket, or you're welcome to wait until he shows up. That may not be until after lunch at 1:30, but you certainly, this is your due process. So if you want to wait, you're certainly welcome to do that.
What time to come back?
1:30.
1:30?
Yes.
Okay. I'll log back in at 1:30 then.
Yes.
Because he always do. He did that last time we was in court.
Okay. All right. So I understand you want to talk to him. That's not a problem. I certainly understand. So you'll just use that same invite that you used earlier?
Wait a minute. Say it again, Judge.
You'll just use that same invitation that you used earlier to get on this Zoom?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Or if you want, you can just leave your screen on. Just mute yourself and turn off your video, and then you can, be comfortable until 1:30, and then you can log back on. I mean, you can just turn that all back on.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, so G13, would you please identify yourself?
Gabriel Pena.
Oh, Mr. Pena, your attorney?
Dylan George.
Yes, we're still waiting for Mr. George.
Your Honor, I don't think Mr. George was in the docket. I'm gonna confirm that. But this is the gentleman that was an add-on that failed to appear on January 10th for a trial setting.
Okay, now I
And
understand.
yes, so he was asked to approach the judge.
Okay, all right, Mr. Pena. So the reason that I wanted to talk to you directly is because this pandemic has caused a lot of miscommunication, misinformation, and problems understanding. So when I call a docket, the law is that if you're on the docket, you must appear. So I asked your attorney to please get a hold of you and ask you to come in so I could mark you present. Because what is expected of me when you're not here is for me to issue a warrant, and I don't want to do that to you, sir. And so I just want you to understand that when you have a court setting, you must appear, even if it's just for 5 minutes, okay?
I still haven't talked to him. He didn't even let me know I had court. I had to find out through my mom, and she called to find out the code to get into the court.
Right.
So
okay, so this is what everybody's really busy right now. I mean, everybody is just really frantic trying to keep up with everything. And so if he's not calling you, it's probably because he's in court and he can't be calling from court. But what I'm going to suggest is that you might just text message him.
I do.
Okay, well, keep a copy of all your text messages.
I do.
Okay?
Yeah.
Can you print those out? All right. So how long has he been representing you?
We're going on pretty much a year now.
Okay. Yeah, well, unfortunately, because of this pandemic, that's not unusual. I mean, it's just really caused a lot of problems, and we're all working under great stressors and pressure. So I'm just going to make a notation that I got to talk to you, because the most important thing is I don't want anybody to get a warrant because they didn't show up for court. I want to be sure that you all understand. It's
Thank you, ma'am.
really important, and so that write down. Leda, do you know what date we asked Mr. Pena to come back, Mr. George to come back?
No, Your Honor. This case was set on the trial docket, and since he failed to appear, he got into the list for the FTAs.
Okay.
But I'm not too sure if I'm gonna check my docket for tomorrow to see if Mr. Finch is in there. I mean, Mr. George Dillon is there.
Okay.
Yeah, he is scheduled to come in tomorrow.
Okay.
I can always put him in as an add-on so that we can discuss that with him. I did try to invite him right now, but I don't know if he'll show up.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the last time we were resetting these for February 14, let's just reset this for trial on February 14.
All right.
That way, Mr. Pena has an exact date in mind, okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir, and you have a wonderful afternoon. You're welcome to log off, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Miss Russell, did you get a chance to talk to Mr. Richardson? Oh, she's muted. Oh, there's Mr. George.
Good.
Hello, Mr. George.
Hi, Judge.
Hi, how are you doing?
Well,
You doing well?
I'm well, Judge.
Good, good to hear.
Mhm.
I was just talking to Mr. Gabriel Pena, and I wanted to make sure he understood that when he has a setting, he must appear. And so we had a pretty good discussion, and I gave him a new court setting date for that trial.
On the phone and
One second. And it is for February 14.
That's right.
Okay. So he's complaining that he doesn't get a chance to talk to you, and I wanted him to understand that we are all working frantically and furiously, and there's only so much you can do. So I just want you to know that he is anxious to talk to you about his case, and so if you can
Yes, sir.
give him a call, okay?
I will.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. George. You have a great afternoon.
You too, Judge.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Hillier, did you have a chance to confer?
Thank you, Judge. I did. Ms. Sanchez is getting the paperwork together, the plea paperwork for 1:30. That's all fixed.
Okay, that's on Miss Boner.
Ms. Bono, that's correct, Judge. And then Mr. Mayfield, 656-400. A slight bit of confusion because he has two cases in your court, Judge. He has a case from the failed to stop render aid one, which is this one, and he has a DWI that's still unfiled. So I think we're here today for discovery complaints, and it's both for the DWI case. We've got the discovery on the first case, but the second one is still unfiled because there's no blood results back from PD, back from the lab.
All right. So you did have a chance to confer. So basically, we're going to work on that plea today, and we're going to come back at 1:30 to do that, okay?
Yes, Judge.
And on Mayfield, I'm just going to reset that for February 22nd. Will that work for you?
That will, Your Honor. And is he? I'm not sure if he's still on or if he logged off. But
I think he's still here, Mr. Mayfield, because I think he was waiting. He might have gotten dropped somehow. Because I normally document when I excuse them, and I didn't do that.
I don't know what's happened, Judge. If he has, can I be excused, Judge? And I'll call, he was on here, and I'll call him and tell him.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir. So we'll come back February 22nd on Mr. Mayfield, and then we'll come back at 1:30 on Miss Boner's case.
Thank you, Ron. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Judge,
Yes.
I am so sorry. I was talking to Judge Keys.
I know, but you might just keep your video off when you're busy on another Zoom, because it's just.
I understand.
Okay, so you're here on. Let me see. Look at my notes here.
Mr. Zepeda.
Oh yeah, can I?
Yeah, and so Corey is working on getting the paperwork for the Bear Gives Back program to me.
Okay.
And I was wondering if Aleda could send me the MTR paperwork so that we could be ready for the February 22nd.
Okay, so actually Corey can send you that. Okay, so can you just send him a little text, ask him to send you a copy of the MTR? Okay.
No, I just need the MTR paperwork, Judge. I have the MTR.
Okay, well, we don't really have much paperwork for an MTR. I mean, it's not like plea paperwork.
Yes, Judge. There's nothing you wanted us to sign?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, I know it's sort of strange, isn't it? That I can't think of anything that we do like plea paperwork for an MTR.
Some of the other courts have us sign the video conference, the Zoom video conference, and the right to appeal paperwork. Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm not trying to make my life or yours more difficult here. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that has never been, even when we were in person, we didn't do that. So, well, you know what? I'll check with Corey, because he's pretty much an expert on that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we will see you then on February 22nd.
Thank you very much.
Or before, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. You take care. Okay.
Mr. Mamari has sent an email, Your Honor, saying that he was stuck in CC6 and has to take the wife to the doctor at 1, so he cannot come back this afternoon. We're just requesting a reset.
Okay, so Miss Johnson's coming back at 1:30. I think he should come in at 1:30 because she's specifically waiting to talk to him. And you know, since it's through Zoom, it's
okay,
not too burdensome.
Right.
Okay. All right, so that brings us, Mr. Meadows is back. Okay, Larry Meadows. Apparently he's not ready though.
Yes, Judge.
Oh, okay. Can you turn on
yeah,
your video?
I was needing to confer with a DA.
Okay.
Do you want me to come back at 1:30?
Well, it's 3 minutes to 12, and we're going to stop for lunch. Yeah. Can you come back at 1:30? And
Yes, ma'am.
I did excuse Mr. Ramirez at 11:27.
Yeah, for some reason I was in the courtroom and I never got hooked up with an ADA, so I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I think that Deputy Butler said that you had gotten called to another court, and so
I had to go to the jail.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, because we have to have a special setup at the courthouse, at the courtroom, where you go to the coordinator's office or another office there to do the Zoom. You actually have to get on Zoom. Sounds
right.
Sort of.
Your Honor, I don't mind talking to Mr. Meadows briefly if he needs to.
Great. Well, okay, there you go, Mr. Meadows. So we'll give you a breakout room any second now, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And then can I be excused after that?
Yeah, let me give you a reset date of February 22nd, okay?
Oh,
That way
okay.
you'll have your reset date and you can just leave from there.
All right, thank you.
Great, thank you.
Your Honor, if you also want to recall people at 1:30, that's fine with me too. I just want to make your afternoon as easy as possible.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, but since Mr. Meadows is here, it's probably better to just do it now.
Yes, ma'am. I'll knock it out really quick.
And I appreciate your help, Ms. Sanchez. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
That Larry Meadows case, it's a no file.
You'll find out. So I should have reset it to March 1st. Okay, or March 15th. All right, since we're pretty much done on our docket for now, I'm going to get us off YouTube Live.